Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will be showing you how to set up your Niantic Lightship ARDK in the Unity 3D editor. You will also learn how to create and sign into your Niantic Lightship developer account. You learn how to create a new project, you get your API key, you download the necessary SDKs that you need, and also import these SDKs into Unity. And finally, you will learn how to configure all the settings in Unity to get ready for development using Niantic Lightship ARDK. If you love content like this, please subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification button, leave a like, and also comment. Let's get into the video. So the first thing you need to do is to go to this page, lightship.dev. Once you are on this page, then you can sign in from this place. If you don't have an account, you probably have to sign up. But if you have an account, you sign in just like I'm doing at the moment. So it's currently loading. Once it is done loading, it opens up the dashboard. So once you are signed in, this is the page that you will see. So here are my recent projects, and here are the VPS coverage map. At the moment, do not focus on this. What our next step is to create a project. So we'll go down to this project tab. So once you get there, you see the new project button here. These are all the projects that I've created so far. If you're wondering, these are the projects I've created so far. Next, we'll click on new project. Once you click on new projects, the project is already created, but it has no title. That's why it says untitled. So we'll give our project a title. We can call it Niantic Test. It's just like a simple title I just want to give it. You can go ahead to give it a description, but note that this is optional. It is not necessary. This is optional. This is optional, so you do not have to fill it. Now the next important thing for us to do right now is make sure that this is enabled. If this is disabled, your Niantic Lightship solutions or app will not work properly. And then the next thing is to copy your API key and store it somewhere, or you can leave it here and then once you need it you can come back for it. But this is how to copy. Just click on this copy button and then find somewhere to store the API key, so you can store it at this point and leave it there. Now once you are done with this, you go back to your dashboard. Once you get down to the dashboard, or you can simply go to download, and then you will be greeted with this page. On this page, you have the opportunity to download the ARDKs, which is more like the SDKs that you need. So you click it to expand this tab. Once you expand it, you see the latest ARDK to download. So you download this. It will soon start to download very soon. Now we have it downloading. Now, although if you have this, if you download this alone, you are good to go. But it is recommended that you also download the example scene. The purpose of this is to ensure that you have all the samples that you need to start developing, because you don't want to be in a situation whereby you have to start configuring everything yourself when there's already pre-made samples that you can just simply copy and paste, or you just import into your own project and then build on top of it. And Niantic does a very good job to give you a wide varieties of projects that utilizes all the different features. So you see a project that utilizes the real-time meshing feature. You see a project that utilizes the semantics segmentation feature. You see a project that uses the shared AR features and even the VPS and the rest of it. So it's recommended that you download the ARDK example project. So now it's downloading. Next, I will also advise you to go ahead and download the Lightship Hub. The Lightship Hub and the example projects do the same thing. The only difference is that this makes it faster in a way that with the example project, you have like a separate Unity project that you have to go that's already built fully. Then you have to start copying the element or the game object and then copy it over to your own scene. But here you can, with the Lightship Hub, you have options of templates that you can just simply click on and to directly import all necessary game objects into your own scene directly without you going through the hassle of copying and pasting. So it's advisable you also download this. So now the 3 of them are downloading. So once now that it's downloading, let us go ahead and create a new project, a new Unity project. So we'll go to Unity Hub. I assume that you already have Unity Hub installed. If you do not have it, go to unity.com and download the Unity Hub. Next thing to do is to head over to new project. So this is a new project tab. You click on it and then this page opens up. So you can select the folder you want to store it. So I want to store my Unity projects folder. This is it. So I click select project and it selects for me. I'll give my project a name which is Niantic Test, similar to the project I gave on the website. So you click on this and it will start to create a project for you. Then you can choose to use the basic pipeline, or you can choose the universal render pipeline, but anyone you go with is still okay depending on what you are trying to accomplish. For this, I'm using the default setting so that we can get straight to what we want to accomplish in this video. Now your Niantic test project is opening up. So it is done at the moment. So just expand it for us to see it clearly. Now this is what you see once you create a new project. The next step for you to do is to immediately change the platform to a mobile platform. So in this case, I have iOS as the default platform. So are the only mobile platform. So I'll just use this, and then I'll switch platform to iOS. The reason why I'm doing this now is so that I will not end up doing it later when I've imported all the whole SDKs and then the project becomes so large and then anything can happen in the process. So you just go over here and just make sure that all the settings are properly done. So for the camera permission, you can just say for augmented reality. Just give the user a much more detailed reason why you need to access these features in their phones, like the camera, the locations and stuff. I usually fill all of them in case something somewhere needs any of them, and then it's end up leading to an error or crash. So just make sure you fill all of them so that you can be on a safer side. So once that is done, the next phase is to import your assets. So you go to assets, import package, custom package. So once it shows the finder or the explorer, you look for where your ARDK was downloaded. So here are all my assets. So we have the ARDK here, we have the example project, and we have the Lightship Hub. So we click on the ARDK and then we open it. It will show us the list of things we need to import. So click on import and then it goes through the process to import everything that we need. Give it a little bit of time and it should be done anytime. Okay, and okay, it's done. So if you see this error message, do not worry. What this means is that it is asking you for your API key. So you see this stuff, this ARDK alt config. This is like a special file that you have to create, that you enter your API key. Without the API key, the ARDK features will not work properly. But for now, we'll leave this for now and come back to it later. So what we have to do next is to import our example package, which is this. So I told you this is necessary because in it you see different sample scenes that has implemented all the things that you need. So you can see most of the, like this game board scene is like a full-fledged game created using the shared AR feature of Niantic. So you can use that to learn how things are being done. You can go through the project, look at the source code, look at the Unity scene, and then you can learn more from it, and also help use that to improve your skills. So if you click on this, you can see all the different categories. So you have the context awareness category. This is where you have the meshing, plane detection, and rest of them. You have the VPS coverage, is where your virtual positioning system is being stored. Then you have all sorts of things. So you can have the AR network. This is where your shared AR is being stored. So if you go to context awareness, you see this meshing and segmentation and depth feature. So if you go to the meshing feature, you see this scene that shows the, let's use the simulator. Okay, iPhone 12. So this is like a sample project that uses the meshing feature. So you can see it here. So there's a lot for you to learn from if you don't know where to start and you want like something quick that will show you exactly what to do, and also you can take time to go through each of them and learn how things are done and for you to build more projects. Now the last thing we have to import is the Lightship hub. Now this does similar work to the example project, but it's a bit different. I will show you once it's imported completely. So now it's currently importing the package into our editor. Give it a little bit of time and Why is this thing taking so much time? Although it's fast. Okay, and okay, it is done. Okay, so I want to show you the difference between these two. So I'm going to open up I'm going to just open up the sample project just for the test. Now once you go to your menus on the top here where you have your file, edit, asset, and rest of them, you immediately see there's a Lightship tab here. So once you click on this, you see two options, Lightship Hub and ARDK. So the two has two categories of things. Here you can see some extra feature like the VPS authoring assistance. This one is going to be important if you are doing VPS activated hardware spot and stuff, or you want to do scanned location. This is like a whole different topic on its own. Now our point of interest is this Lightship Hub. So you have the welcome scene. I'll open this very soon. At the same time, you have the templates. This template is where you have your different templates, such as your meshing templates, different example projects. Now this and this are very similar. So this like gives you more like a better design menu for that show you how your stuff will look like. So with this menu, you can see, okay, you can see that mesh occlusion, this is what you aim to achieve. Mesh shader, this is what you aim to achieve, where you have this kind of animated lines running through your environment. You have mesh guarding and the rest of them. So you can have this like more like a very visual representation of your template. And you can, if you go back to this, you see that your template also has the same thing: meshing shader, mesh occlusion, mesh guarding. So they're all doing the same thing. So it depends on which one you want to follow. So let's use this because this one shows us what exactly you want to accomplish. So let's say, for example, you want to build something around mesh guarding, which is this. You simply you click on it, and it immediately fills your scene with all the necessary game object that you need to accomplish or your task. So if you go down, you see the plans that will be imported. So this is basically how easy it is to get started with Niantic using the template system. So that's why it's better to use it's also nice to have the Lightship template. If you don't want to follow this method and you decide to use the sample project, you go to the example project, you go to context and awareness, you go to meshing, and you see you see the different meshing scenes are created. Although you can see immediately that this folder does not have the mesh garden that we just imported. So you can see that with the Lightship Hub, you have extra options of what you can a template you have access to. So that's why it's nice to have all of them, because they can come in handy at different points in your development process. Next, we have to deal with this error that shows up. Remember I told you that we have to create a file called ARDK config. Now if you go through the Niantic documentation, you always advise that for you to create that file, you have to store it in a folder that has a specific path directory. So the path directory is that you have to create a folder called resources. So you have to make sure the spelling is exact. So this is the resources. So make sure that the spelling is correct. Resources. Now inside the resources, you have to create another folder called ARDK. Make sure that all is capital letter ARDK. So make sure that it's spelled exactly like this, and then within this folder you create your ARDK config. So this is a file here. So to access it, you right click or you use your two finger to click on the touchpad. You go to create, then look for ARDK, and then you get your ARDK config. So you click on it, and immediately this file has been created, and all this file does is to store your API key. Next is that you go back to your account where you created the initial project. So this is a project to look for Niantic test. Then this API key, we copy it, and then we head over back to our Unity editor and paste it in there. This is our API key. So once you do this, you should have this error disappear. You can clear it off. So we have properly set up the Niantic Lightship API key. So now that you have all this set up, you can simply go ahead and actually build this sample project you have here, and you see that everything works exactly as you want it to. You can see they actually deleted our main camera and then replaced it with the Niantic camera, which is this. So that Lightship Hub template does almost all the work for you. With this, you can simply go ahead, build it by going to File, Build Settings, and then build and run. So the purpose of this video is to show you how to set up your Niantic to get started with your development process. In later videos, I will build all kinds of different solutions and experiences using Niantic to show you how things are done. I can build project on meshing, build project on semantic segmentations and rest of it, just to show you exactly how it's done. So if you find value with this video and you like and you want to receive more information like this or more videos like this, please like and subscribe to this channel. I will post latest news on augmented reality. I also post more content around Niantic Lightship. I also post content on Niantic 8 War. I also post content on AR Foundation, because I know AR Foundation is very popular, so that one is a must. I will also post on Spark AR, but this is like the four main things I want to focus on, and once I learn more stuff, I will create videos around them. Like I'm currently learning how to use the Adobe Aero Geospatial Creator, so that's another space that I'm looking at. But if you love what you see, please subscribe to the channel and follow for more like this. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next one. So one more thing, I want to use this opportunity to introduce you to my focus on Niantic Lightship VPS. Remember in the video I showed you the VPS authoring system from the Lightship hub. So let's say, for example, you want to create a VPS system whereby you want to scan a particular location and then render virtual objects in those that location. And then you can, when most people come to that spot in the physical world, they can also experience what you experience, almost like creating a Pokemon Go experience, whereby you can set up like a virtual experience in a particular GPS coordinate, and then whenever a person comes there to that particular latitude and longitude, the person will see your experiences. So if you are familiar with Niantic, you also know that they are the one that created the Pokemon Go game. So they have released that system they used to do that to the public for developers like me and you to create content in that space. So I'm going to play you the preview version of the course so that you can see what the course is all about, and then if you want to expand your knowledge and you want to create better content or want to create virtual experiences using the VPS system from Niantic, this course runs you through all that you need to know. So you can see it's a 3 hours course. So 3 hours is a long time to break down everything for you. So from here you can see what you learn. So you understand what Niantic VPS is all about. You learn how to create a Unity project and import the Niantic Lightship package. You also learn how to anchor virtual experiences and content to your Niantic VPS activated wayspot. You will learn how to use Niantic Lightship VPS to accurately localize users and their devices at the real world location. You also learn how to build a location-based AR app using the Unity 3D engine and develop it in your device. So this is the breakdown of the course. So you can come to this page and see everything. So if you're looking for the link to get to here, the link is in the description of this video. So once you check the description, you see the exact link that links you to this particular page. So let's watch the preview of the course. Hello, welcome to today's course. In this course, I will be teaching you about Niantic Lightship VPS. My name is Hello, welcome to today's course. In this course, I will be teaching you about Niantic Lightship VPS. My name is John ARDK. I am currently an augmented reality software developer. I started my AR journey in 2020 during the pandemic, and in this course I'll be walking you through how to build content or experiences like this using the Niantic VPS system. As the VPS stands for Virtual Positioning System. I will show you what Niantic is all about. I'll also tell you the tools that you use, which is the Unity 3D engine. I'll show you how to scan your environment, bring it to Unity, and be able to create content just like you will see, you're currently seeing in this showcase from Niantic. Now, if you're wondering what you are going to create during this course, this is an example. This is the final products. This is the final content you're going to create. So, identify button C. So once you click on the button, you have plants that will purify your environment, just like you can see from this video. Now, this location that I'm currently using has been scanned and uploaded to the Niantic VPS server. That's what allows me to be able to anchor this virtual content in it, and then you're able to see it exactly as it looks like. So if you want to create something like this that allows you to put any virtual content in any location, go into this course, pay attention to every instruction that has been given, and follow each of the steps one after the other, and by the end of it you create something exactly like this. I will also share the resources that I use for this. I will share the GitHub page. I will share the assets, which are these flowers, so that it can be easier for you to import it into your own project and use it immediately. So see you at the other side. That's the little introduction from it. So if you're interested, please head over to this website, the Udemy website, and get the course for yourself too, and also share it with your friends who are also interested. Thank you and have a wonderful day.